Well, Nashville, I'm in the ring with two of the women that are going to be in the Women's World Title match, Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus. Tiffany, you're defending your title at Evolution versus Trish. Why did you pick Trish?
Well, Wade, it really is quite that simple. I defeated Charlotte Flair. I've defeated Nia Jax. That's why I picked Trish Stratus. She's one of the best.
What are we doing? I give up, man. I mean, honestly, I'm starting this review early. I don't care. You know what I mean? It's like you actually sit through, right? Like an hour and a half of this show, and I shout out to everybody that was on the stream, right? Fair play to yourself for helping me, and it was great banter, it always is. But it's like you sit through it, then you get this Tiffany Stratton Trish segment. It's just fucking awful. Oh, did you learn that on TikTok, sweetie? No, I'm done. I'm done at this point. I mean, you sit through 90 minutes, 100 minutes of shite to get LA Knight and Jimmy Uso versus Solo Sikoa and JC Mateo. JC Mateo, who just turned 43 the same day as this SmackDown. A fucking nobody going nowhere. I just. Acting is horrific, man. There was a backstage segment between Priest and Aleister Black. I just don't understand why those two guys were even employed by the company, man. You know what, Damian Priest, he had his wee title reign. Yep, that was it. He's old. Bye bye. It's that simple. Should be a cutthroat business, but for whatever fucking reason, it's not a cutthroat business anymore. No, man. I don't really understand it. But let's go to the start of this show then, shall we? Because that's where you have to go to review it. We begin the show. LA Knight. Yeah. LA Knight kind of just cuts a whole load of mumbo jumbo about what's happening. Oh, look, Seth Rollins, I hit him with a blunt force drama. I've done this, I've done that. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. I'm just sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it. I'm actually sick of it. He talks about, I see a future for Seth Rollins. I see a future for myself, right? I read. Our future is the future of this industry. You're feuding with the greatest box office attraction this business has ever seen. Just words. Nothing but words. No substance, no context. Just fucking crap, man. Nothing. Solo Sikoa comes out. Why don't you get out of there, Paul, before my MFTs put your big ass through the table like we did last year? LA Knight then gets a chair flung into him by Jimmy Uso, and you guessed it, that sets up our main event because they managed to fight off the MFTs. What about the WTFs? What the fuck are we doing watching this product, guys, man? It's July 2025. Let's just. How about we all make a pack and we just never go back to watching it? I'm more than fucking well enough to do it. Are you? Just JC Mateo in the SmackDown main event. Honestly, where's Cody Rhodes? Where is he? Where is that blonde-headed fuck? Where is he? John Cena's away filming movies, right? Where's Roman Reigns, that big boring bastard with the cash register chins just staring me down here? We'll be right back. Oh, are him and Roman Reigns away filming a movie? Is Cena filming? They're fucking... Fuck Street Fighter, it's pish. That's what I say about that. Right, we then cut backstage. We've got Alexa Bliss running into Charlotte Flair in the backstage area. Bit of shite dialogue here. We're allies of convenience. Thought that was actually a pretty decent line. Alexa points out that Charlotte would be a terrible cheerleader, and Charlotte says that's not true because I cheer for myself. Yay! Probably the best Charlotte's looked in a while, I'd say, but just because it was maybe the lighting was correct. I don't fucking know because by God, the plastic is oozing out of her. We then cut to the crowd, and Fred Durst of Limp Biscuits in the house. Why this guy wasn't given the jelly roll spot, I don't know. Probably because Fred Durst's a bit old, but you know what? His fucking music will never get old. Give me a Limp Biscuit, man. Some epic ass tunes. Fucking epic period of wrestling. Just epic period of this planet. And we just seem ever destined to get further and further away from it. But first match, Bliss versus Perez versus Kairi Sane versus Sol Ruka. A few botches in this match. But you know what? I think Sol Ruka's the best worker in this match for me, and she's the one person on NXT. Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but is it any surprise that Alexa Bliss wins? No. Sister Abigail, 1, 2, 3. Kairi Sane gets defeated. again, Carrie Sane's a fucking jobber. Well, what else is there to say? I mean, I don't even know why she's brought back. But no need to fear because Spotify is sponsoring Evolution this Saturday. So Sunday, it's on Sunday. Kicks off at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. That sounds a wee bit early. I think it's 11 p.m. UK time. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. Big Joe and Wade, they're undoing the entire card for Evolution. It's just a bunch of fucking nobodies, man. It's a full women's pay per view that's had no build. How can anyone actually sit there and pretend that they're interested for this? Think of the match cards back in the day. Bring Me to Life by Evans. You know, I can't even get the words out. Evanescence, right? It's gonna be Hollywood Hulk Hogan versus The Rock. Bring me, bring me from the Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Eric Bischoff. All these badass match cards for back in the 2000s, man. Well, what the fuck do you get now? Monotone Joe and Walloper Wade talking about evolution. Evolution is a mystery. Second match, a match that went far too fucking long. The Street Profits versus the Wyatt Six. The Wyatt Six win. I would be lying to say I care. Maybe in the afterworld, Bray Wyatt's watching this via satellite and he's impressed, but me in the real world, I'm no. Moving on, we then seen DIY, Motor City Machine Guns, and Fraxium backstage. Is there fucking anybody on this show? Is there anybody on this show, right, that is worth anything, wrestler wise? I give up, man. I give up. I give up. We saw a bunch of UFC fighters. Well done. Right, Jelly Roll. Out comes his drum kit, the speakers, the guitars, the mics, you name it. Time for a concert. You know what? It's a bit refreshing. It doesn't happen every week, this shit, but I preferred it back in the day when people who were actually fucking good did it. But anyway, Logan Paul interrupts and buries him. He says, "Your music is for people who have tattoos of their children, but they don't have custody." That's a good line for you, Logan Paul. He says, "You're an influencer, Jelly Boy or Jelly Roll, but you know what? I may have been that, but I've come in the WWE and I've made it my own." He's like, "How about you reel it in? Nobody gives a dare about your podcast. This is my hometown, Nashville, Tennessee." Randy Orton comes out. Outsider. You got the nerve to call that man an outsider. An outsider in his own town? Right. But, Orton, mate, if there's one guy that's an outsider on tonight, it's fucking Jelly Roll. He's not a wrestler. Say you want about Logan Paul, he's wrestled enough matches and been involved in WWE for a lengthy period of time that puts him beyond being an outsider. From a kayfabe perspective, it does. Jelly Roll is an outsider, so this just made Randy Orton look incredibly dumb, right? He then gets hit with the Claymore, and it looks like we're getting Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul versus Randy Orton and Jelly Roll at SummerSlam. You couldn't have booked this fucking worse if you tried. Well, what? Three out the four guys deserve better, and the one guy that doesn't deserve better is the guy that's never fucking wrestled a match in his life. I mean, he can't see his toes past his fucking flab, so I mean, what am I supposed to say about that? Right, third match, Aleister Black versus Ron Killings. Even enough match. R-Truth picks up the win in the end. Black's no happy. Shenanigans in there. Yes, there was. We then cut to the backstage area. Bit of an awkward cut here because Aleister Black's waiting for the cue. Then big Damian Priest gets in front of him. "You don't want to do that. Come on, that's not you." Damian Priest has. He is like the Puerto Rican Monotone Joe. Then Aleister Black kicks him, beats him up. Security break it up. Fucking trash. So I don't know what's next for R-Truth, but it looks like Priest and Damian Priest and what do you call him? Fuck it, Damian Priest and Aleister Black are going into a program with each other. Someone needs to put me into fucking rehab to get wrestling at my skull because it's crap. Tiffany Stratton first and Trish Stratus segment. I've already talked about this. It was crap, man. Just fucking shitey words. Tiffany Stratton, robotic. Here, was what she wearing tonight pretty good to look at? Fucking, you bet your bottom dollar it was. But her face, Needs to sort her face out, I don't know. Or maybe she's done too much to her face, who cares? But Trish versus Tiffany, I'm no feeling it. Out comes Naomi, out comes Jade, batter, jobby, shite. Main event time. It's currently on right now. I'll be honest, folks, I don't give two single fucks how this ends, so I'm ending it there. In terms of what the rating I'm giving this, 0. Fuck your company, man. Triple H, you're a jobber. TKO can go suck one, a big fat one. I mean, Solo Sikoa and JC Mateo against Jimmy Uso and LA Knight. Am I supposed to sit up and pretend and care about who's going to win this so it adds to the review? You just don't care. Who's watching this video giving a fuck who won this main event? No one. Could you be a liar to suggest you do? Sort, get the finger out. Somebody needs to save wrestling, man. Is it fog wrestling? Is it up to us? God, just give me a sign. Or give me a super chat. Give me one of the two. Or give me both. Come on, you know I'm good for it. Come on, God. Come on, God, get jiggy with it. Wait a minute while I whip this out.